Welcome, everybody, to the playoffs. That is right. We are here for the playoffs. Let me know if you can hear me. Looks like you all can, I think.
I can hear you.
Sounds like it. Well, I know you can. I know you can. I just want to make sure. All right. So we are getting a couple of can you hears. All right. So welcome everybody to round one, game one of the season 6 BHB playoffs. This is your commentator, Donnie Dickshot. And with me in the booth tonight is No You, the Atlanta Rippers star pitcher. No, how's it going tonight, buddy?
Hey, it's going pretty good. We got some playoff BHB like you were alluding to. So, man, this is gonna be some good series here. I know we were talking about it warming up before the stream got started, but we got 3 really good teams, and then we got a dark horse in Dallas. So this should be pretty entertaining for the viewers watching on Twitch.
Yeah, this is going to be a really both these series are actually going to be really good. I mean, obviously we're going to be starting off with what it looks like is going to be the Rippers and the Rough Riders, and then later on we will have the Turkeys and the Knights. So let's just get right into it, right? I mean,
Why
we've
not?
already talked about it. Everybody's pumped up. I think everybody's ready to go. We're 30 deep already. Let's take a look at the lineups here real quick. And it looks like we're going to look at the Rough Riders one first. And let's see what we can do here. So, all right, let's take a look at it real quick. So, we are going to go from top to bottom. And it is going to be Deacon Nickens starting in right field, leading off. Pat Spare Hatman batting second, playing shortstop. Dick Slap Tallywhack batting third, playing second base. Jose 43 in the cleanup spot, playing third base. God, I forgot what position that was. Fifth is I Am Snowball down in the squat. Daryl Strawberry, the hero of the play-in game, batting sixth, playing center field. Devin Anthony batting seventh, playing first base. Pena batting eighth, playing left field, and Dutch Armstrong once again on the mound. What's that lineup looking like to you, man?
It's looking really good. I mean, let's just touch on Daryl Strawberry. 8 home runs this season, and the 8th one was a big one, and it got Dallas to where they are right now. Outside of that, I mean, Pena, this is going to be interesting to see what he could do. I'm trying to find his stats on here, and I'm actually not seeing him. So they're actually using a new he must be somebody that they called up from the minor leagues, and he's getting the start. So what a way, right? Your first BHB action, and it comes in game 1 in the semis. So good luck to Pena.
Yeah, that's an interesting move, getting the rookie, if that is indeed the rookie, called up in his first action being a playoff game. So kind of an interesting move here, putting Olaf on the bench. So let's take a look now at the Rippers lineup here. And that is going to bring in the center fielder, Charlie Bubble, right fielder, actually. I'm sorry, I was reading that wrong. Charlie Bubblegum.
Hey, you're just all over the place with bases.
I'm all over the place. You're right. Charlie Bubblegum batting leadoff, playing right field. Meals Wheels batting second, playing third base. Easton West batting third, playing first base. The RBI leader, Jack Schwarbaums, in the cleanup spot, playing left field. Dixon Yamada batting fifth, playing second base. Vinny Rodriguez batting sixth, playing center field. William Rosario batting seventh, playing shortstop. Brink Dog down in the squat, batting eighth. And Freddie Helium is going to get the start today for your Rippers. Tell us about this Ripper lineup.
This is pretty much staying as intact as you can throughout the season. So Freddie Helium on the bump, you gotta like what you're gonna get from him. 91 and 1/3 innings pitched, only giving up 70 hits this season. Only 20 earned runs though, so key for him is making sure that he can strike batters out, get that first 0-2 count, and then he'll shut you down. He's got 6 wins to 3 losses and has 2 saves. And he's got a ERA. I know we all like ERAs of a 1.971. Yeah. So he's in the running for Cy Young. It's going to be a tough 3 pitchers for that Cy Young. He's one of the 3. So he's going to show or look to show the BHB, hey, give me your vote for Cy Young.
All right. So we have heard the lineups. We have heard the analysis. Let's get to it. I am pumped up. Let's get this show on the road. we're going to be coming to you live from the Bengata Bowl, the home of the Atlanta Rippers. And we are now playing some ball. Thank God the Season 6 playoffs have begun. Let's get nasty.
Raw dog?
It could be raw dog.
Nice.
We talked about that earlier.
That's why I brought it up. And you said, let's get nasty.
Let's get nasty. Deacon Nickens taking the first strike here of the game. And that's going to be just outside. 1-1 count. Low and inside ball 2. And that's another one here. 3-1 count.
Trying to paint the corners.
Trying to maybe pitch around Deacon Nickens. I don't know if that's
the first batter.
Yeah, the first batter already trying to pitch around, and he walks him. That's going to bring up Pat Hetman, and that's a shot right to Rosario, but she fields that very nicely, and that is going to bring in Dick Slap Tallywhack, and that's going to be a curveball, ball 1.
A little butt jiggle in the box.
And there's a slow roller right to Yamada. That is a 4-6-3 double play, and that is going to end the inning for the Rippers. So nothing across for the Rough Riders. And now we're going to see that high-powered offense coming to the plate here, led off by Charlie Bubblegum. And that is going to be low, ball 1.
I know the recipe is going to be keep him off the base because we all know what he can do once he gets on the base with a whole bunch of steals this season.
Yep, that is correct. You do want to keep him off the base. 3-1 count here. And that's a called strike, 98 miles an hour down the middle. Full count. And ball 4. I thought that was actually going to be called strike there for a second.
It was a good pitch. If I'm Dutch, I'm like, hey, ump, you got to help us out here.
And that's going to bring in Meals Wheels, and that's going to be foul out of play. And another foul ball. Quick 0-2 count here to Wheels. Oh, what a play by Devin Anthony, the veteran. Making the dive and then stepping on the bag for the double play.
Wow.
What a play by the vet.
That was nasty.
You know, I was looking today, and I didn't even think about it until now. Devin Anthony is actually 5th all-time in home runs in the BHB. That's, like, insane. I didn't even think about it.
Like a quiet 5.
Yeah, that's a very quiet 5th all-time. And that is foul out of play. And that's going to be a 1-2 count here.
See you later.
See you later on that one.
Yeah, so right now, I mean, this is a really good start for both teams. You know, pitchers kind of had a little bit of a rough start, allowing the leadoff batter to get on base, but they calmly got out of it.
Yeah, that is actually correct. So here we are in the top of the second. That is going to be a 2-0 count here.
Yeah, sometimes I'm not actually correct. So that time I was actually correct.
No, you were correct. And that's going to be a play right there, but no, not going to get to in a time. That's going to make it a 2-2 count. And strike 3 looking. And that is going to bring in I Am Snowball. Jose 43's got a swing at that.
Wow. Now he's locked in.
Yep, Freddie Helium getting locked in early. Swing and a miss, strike 1 call. You got a 1-1 count here.
And,
swing and miss again.
I do have some breaking news that Freddie, he was pumped up for this game, but he actually has something to do, and he will not be able to watch this game. So he has muted this channel.
Oh, no.
I know, right?
So
pumped for game 1 that you got to mute the channel.
Yeah, so pumped up, you got to mute it. And it's going to be a 1-2 count here with 2 outs to Darryl Strawberry. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's going to end the inning.
Wow.
So the Rough Riders, nothing again. And that's going to bring it to 4, 5, 6 hitters for the Rippers. And the leading RBI man, Jack Schwarbaum's coming up to the plate.
I believe he set the RBI record, if I'm not mistaken, too.
Did he just get RBI man? Like, I don't know.
He just got it.
Yeah, he's the leading RBI
without RBI.
Without the RBI man. Like, that's impressive. And that was a fly out. So that is going to be Dixon Yomota coming up to the plate, and that's going to be a 1-0 count. And that is down, strike 1, 99 miles an hour. Be foul out of play. And that's another foul ball. 1-2 count here. And that's going to go right to Tallywhack, but he will field that one, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. And that is going to bring in Benny Rodriguez.
Dutch looking really good here. This is exactly, if you're a Rough Riders player or fan, this is what you wanted.
Yep, absolutely. You want to see Dutch just keep doing Dutch things. And that's a slow roller right to 43, but he will make the play. And that will end the inning. So through 2, no hits for any team. And we're going to move to the top of the 3rd.
But you got to think every inning where Dallas is pitching a 0 is just more confidence booster for them going forward.
Yep, that is. Yep. And that's going to be a 1-2 count.
Oh,
and a fair ball down the left field line. That is going to hit the wall, and that might be extra bases. No, it is not. Going to stay at first, and that's going to bring it. Is that Alpheus Pena?
Alpheus Pena.
Alpheus Pena. Is that how you say it? Or is this going to be some kind of sick thing? I don't know. But all right.
Al Pena.
Al Pena. That's what we're going to call him for now. Until somebody can tell me in the chat. And that's going to be popped up behind the plate. Looks like Rink Dog is going to get to it. And that is going to be the first out of the inning.
Not the way you wanted your first AB to go in the BHB.
No, but you know what? It is in playoff baseball, so got to make it count. Dutch Armstrong probably moved the runner here on a bunt. And he does lay down the perfect bunt.
Right in front.
And it's going to be the second out. So now you got a runner in scoring position, and that's going to bring in Deacon Nickens.
Who was walked the first time.
Yes, he was walked the first time. And a quick 0-2 count here. Freddie not messing around with him this time.
Oh!
Right, three straight pitches. Looked like 3 straight fastballs.
And Nickens just couldn't catch up.
He could not catch up. It was like Rick Vaughn from Major League. Just bring the heat. And that is inside, ball 1. Dutch with the 2-0 offering here. And that's going to be a called strike. And swing and a miss, 2-2 count here. And that's going to be high, full count. And that's going to be, oh, look at 43.
Wow.
I thought that was a base hit for sure. With the ups.
Not so fast, my friends.
He's got the moon shoes on.
Every now and then, you got to have the moon shoes.
You got to have the moon shoes, and that's going to be a play right to Devin Anthony. That is going to be the first out of the inning. Not sure why the second baseman dove for no reason.
Got to make it look good.
Got to make it look good.
Got to show the coach that you're hustling out there.
And that is going to be a called strike, 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is going to end the inning. So we move now to the top of the 4th. We do have 1 hit this ball game. So there you go. And that's going to bring in Paps Bear Hatman coming up to the heart of the order for the Rough Riders. And that is a called strike.
Uh-oh.
And that's a shot into center field, but it looks playable. And Rodriguez is going to get to that one. That will be the first out of the inning. So Dick Slap Tallywhack coming up to the plate. And that's going to be a called strike, 0-1. 1-1 count. And that's going to be a called strike, so 2-2 count.
Oh.
And right up the middle.
I thought that was going to be a pitcher kill.
Base hit again for the Rough Riders, right in between Freddie Hilliam's legs. He was almost about to not make any more little Freddie Hilliams.
Nope.
And that's going to bring in Jose 43.
After seeing all the pitcher kills, just liner up the middle, I always think that it's going to be a pitcher kill.
Yeah. Usually it's pretty close to it, but that time not really. 3-1 count here, 1 out, or 1 on, 1 out. And now it's going to be 2 on with a walk.
Now batting, the catcher, number 3.
Darkness Around says, Freddie's not a stranger to the beanball.
That is true. And that's going to be a called strike here. So a quick 0-2 count here to I Am Snowball. Ooh. And low and outside. And it got the call, strike 3. And that's going to bring in Darryl Strawberry. 2 out, 2 on.
Even though Freddie's not here, he still made sure to pay the umps before the game.
There you go.
I like it.
He just cash apped him.
Yeah, right.
And that's going to be a called strike here. So 1-2 count. And that's going to be popped up into foul territory. That is going to be playable, and that is not what you need to happen if you're the Rough Riders in that situation.
No, but they are the only ones that have a hit in this game, so.
That is true. Dutch Armstrong has been pitching very well so far. We are here now at the bottom of the fourth. We're at the top of the order, and Charlie Bubblegum at the plate.
Odium says he can hear us talk, so that's good. At least
There you go.
he knows that we could talk.
That's right. Thank you, Odeon, for that. I appreciate it, my man. And that is just outside 2-2 count. And that's going to be ball 3 here. So full count here. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 to Charlie Bubblegum. And that's going to bring in Meals Wheels.
Dutch looks like he's going to go all 9.
Yeah, he is locked in right now. 3 1/3 innings pitched. 3 strikeouts so far. And there's a swing and a miss. 1-2 count.
Just flailing at everything.
And that is just a bit outside. 2-2. And that's going to be into the right center field gap. That is going to get down. That's going to hit the wall. That will be extra bases. Good hit there by the Rippers to first hit of the ball game. And if you're the Rippers, that's what you want to see right there, right?
Yeah, it is. And that's the first hit, and it goes for a 2-bagger.
And that's going to bring in Easton West, the third batter in this lineup, who can actually do a lot of damage. Swing and a miss, 0-2 count. And that's going to be a shot in the right field, but that will be playable. Deacon Nickens is going to get to it. I don't see the runner advancing on that one.
He has a gun.
Yeah, Deacon Nickens does have a cannon. And that is going to bring in, oh no, the RBI man, Jack Schwarbombs, with his fresh new trait.
Even though he didn't need it.
Even though he doesn't need it. Here's the fresh new trait for you.
It's like just putting the Cadillac emblem on a Cadillac.
Yep.
It doesn't need it, but it's just
there.
a show.
And that's a ground ball right to 43, and that will be the third out of the inning. Usually you don't see Schwarbombs doing that in a RBI situation. And that's going to bring in the veteran Devin Anthony. And that's going to be low and outside, ball 1. There's that cut fastball. 94 mile an hour on a gun for strike 1. And that's going to be fouled out of play. Now we got a 2-2 count. And strike 3 high and inside, but Freddie Helium getting the call.
Wow.
And that's where them paying off them umpires is paying off right now.
Sometimes you just got to do weird things, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. Either you pay them off or give them some reach arounds. And that is going to bring
I'd rather pay.
I'd rather pay all day. Well, I mean, in the end, you're probably paying anyway.
Well, true.
You're paying in cash or you're paying in, lotion hands.
That's for the woman ump.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
That is going to be an 0-2 count here with 2 outs. And that is going to be a strike 3 call, and that will end the inning. So nothing across it again. And we are moving on to the bottom of the 5th inning. This has been a pitcher's battle for sure.
This is what we wanted coming into the playoffs. We didn't know what Dallas team we would see, but looks like we're not seeing the one that gave up like 40-something runs in 2 games to the Jokers.
Can they just let Dutch Armstrong pitch the whole time?
They probably could, but his arm might fall off after the 3rd game. I'll give him credit that he'll make all 3 starts. It's just his arm will fall off after the 3rd.
Gotcha. All right, so that is going to be a call strike here, 1-1 count. And that's going to be a shot right to Nickens.
Right.
Get to that one.
Right there. Hitting it right to him. They're starting to put the bat on the ball, though. I mean, this is something that Dallas hasn't been able to do. So now they're catching up to Dutch.
Yeah, they're catching up to him a little bit. I mean, this is the 2nd time around the order, so probably, seeing the ball a little bit better now. Except for Rosario, who pops it up right to Dutch. And that's going to end the inning. So nothing across through 5. 3 hits total between both teams, and we're going to hit the top of the lineup for the Rough Riders. And that is going to bring in Deacon Nickens. I was going to read, maybe a sponsorship thing, but when you look at the backstop, I can't read what that says. So not going to try it. That is going to be a shot right to Rosario, but that is going to be an out.
Number 69.
And that is going to bring in Pabst Bear Hatman. And
I'm sure somebody could read it.
I'm sure somebody can understand what that says.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And that's going to bring in Dick Slap Tallywhack. And that's a shot into right field. That's going to get down.
Yep, just in front of Bubblegum.
That is kind of a surprising play by Bubblegum. I would have figured this is the playoffs. You gotta slide or dive or something for that.
But do you want? We know what happens when the outfielders slide for a ball. It goes behind them, and then it's inside the Parker.
Well, Charlie Bubblegum, the veteran, I don't know if he's just getting too old or what, but
Probably getting too old.
probably just a little old. I think a younger, more agile player could have gotten to that. But here we are, 3-1 count. That's going to be right to Rosario, and that is going to be the third out of the inning. Doesn't even matter.
Nope.
And we're going to head into the bottom of the sixth. And it is still 0-0, and that's going to bring in Rink Dog
Number 33.
up to the plate. And that's a shot right to 43. That's a quick out.
Now batting.
And that's going to bring in the pitcher, Freddie Helium.
Number 91.
Still locked in is Freddie. And look
Wow.
at Freddie helping himself out with a shot right up the middle for a base hit.
Well, when your teammates aren't hitting the ball, might as well have the pitcher show you guys what to do.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. And Charlie Bubblegum, now he's got a runner on here, 1 out. Let's see what he can do here with this opportunity. And that's going to be a call strike, a little low, but he still gets the call. That is going to be 1-2 count. And that's a swing, and that's right up the middle for a base hit. So here you go. You got 2 on, only 1 out, and you're starting to get to the heart of the order. Meals Wheels, 1 for 2 with a double today.
And this is the third time through the order, so
Yeah,
now they're starting to pick up on Dutch.
they are indeed. This is the guy who actually got the first hit of the ball game. Meals Wheels was with that shot, that gap shot in the right center field, and he tried it again, but that's going to be just getting the second out there. That does advance the runners. So now you have a situation here: runners on second and third in scoring position, 2 outs. Your third hitter of the lineup, East and West, coming up to the plate. Let's see what he can do in this situation. 1-1 count here. Here is the offer, and that is a call strike 98 on the gun. And swing and a miss, and he just choked that opportunity away. I don't blame you, buddy. Break the bat.
Get all the bad juju out of that one. I don't even want to see that bat anymore.
Wow, that was just tragic. And here we go into the top of the 7th, 0-0 score here. And that's going to be a shot right to Wheels, but he's going to scoop that one up and make the first out of the game, of the inning. And that's going to bring in Darryl Strawberry.
See, does the hero have anything else left in him?
We will find out. And that's going to be foul out of play. And that is, that's a shot right off the glove of Wheels. Not in time. That is going to be safe, and we're going to get up to the scoreboard here, and that's going to be ruled a hit. So there you go. Devin Anthony coming up. This is a guy, like we said earlier. I mean, he's lost a little, he's regressed, but still can hit just like that.
There go 3.
He's going for 3.
Yep.
And cut off by Rosario. So now here you go. This is a big spot here for the man who was just called up. 1 out. Pena.
Oh, no.
0 for 2 today. A base hit will score the first run of the game. Even a deep fly will score the first run of the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that is going to be a curveball up high. So 3-0 count.
And somehow Freddie's still locked in. Oh, he walks him.
4 straight pitches walking the rookie
Wow.
to bring in the pitcher. This is an interesting move.
Uh-oh.
Do not blame them at all for this move.
Ooh.
Will now going to come in.
And he was locked
They
in.
do have Bobbert in as a pinch hitter for Dutch Armstrong, so Dutch's day is done. So is Freddie Helium's. Both pitchers getting props.
On one player.
And that's going to be a good bunt. That is a beautiful bunt right there, and that's the first run of the game. I mean, if you're going to lay down a bunt,
Here we go.
Well, I mean, that's a
You could
questionable
have let
call.
Dutch in.
That's what I was thinking. You could have left them in there.
I would have, because he was dealing. I mean, he gave
Yeah,
up no
he was straight
runs to
dealing.
Atlanta.
Yeah. 1-2 count here, 2 outs, and that's going to be ball 2. And that's a shot, right? And that is off the Pino wheels. That is going to score a run.
Now batting.
Wow.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Tables have turned here indeed. The Rough Riders up 2-0, riding off that momentum from the playoff game. And look
Another
at
one.
Look at Dixon Yamada, though.
Oh, you're
He
safe.
is safe at first base. What a play by Pass Bear Hatman.
27.
What a play. I mean, just all around. Dixon Yamada with a good dive to even make that a thing. East and West is going to field that one. That will be the 3rd out of the inning, but the damage was done.
Yep.
Small ball wins it right here. 3-0 so far here in the 7th. And it is time for the
9
7th.
outs left for the Rippers. This is it. Well, at least in game 1, this is it.
This is it. I mean, this is the bottom of the 7th. You're at the heart of the order. Lip Bloopington. Is that Lip Bloopington in?
Yep.
Yep, Lip Bloopington. And, I mean, does Snowball even have to move?
Nope.
And here comes Dixon Yamada, who made a great play at second base.
I'm so surprised he's a snowball or a snowman with the heat in Atlanta.
And that's going deep and foul out of play. And that's going to be a little one right to 43. That's going to be fielded. That will be the 2nd out of the inning. And that's going to bring in Benny Rodriguez.
Number 12.
And that's going to be low, ball 1. 2-0. 3-0 count. And ball 4, 4 straight pitches.
I thought maybe some of those could have been strikes.
Yeah, some of those were looking pretty close. He was probably just looking to try to get him to chase. Did not work, and there's the first strike right there to Lilian Rosario. And that is just outside, ball 1. And that's a hit right up the middle, base hit. And here come the Rippers, 2 on, 2 outs. And that's going to bring up a Rink Dog.
Number 33.
And Bloopington getting the signal. That's a swing and a miss, 99 on the gun.
Ooh.
And that fork ball looking pretty good there, 0-2 count.
Uh-oh.
And that's a base hit. Could that be a base hit? No,
Nope.
It hung up a little bit. Pena was there. And that is going to end the inning. So we are moving on to the top of the 8th. The Rough Riders still with a 3-0 lead here in game 1 of the playoffs, of the semis, since there's only 4 teams. Strike 1 call. And that's going to be a little roller. Ooh, look at Rosario making the dive. Not in time, though.
Now batting, the catcher.
And that's going to bring in I Am Snowball. He's a little tense. And there's a steal attempt, but that was going to be foul. Actually, it was a hit and run play. 1-1 count here. And that's going to be foul out of play. And that's going to be popped up into shallow right field. Dixon Yamada is going to run out there, make the catch. And that's going to be the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting, the
So
center
Daryl
fielder,
Strawberry coming up to the plate.
18.
1 for 3 today with a single. Will he do it? Is looking tense after giving up those. Actually,
But he did start the rally last inning, so he did have some magic left.
He did. So 2-1 count, 1 on, 1 out. And that's going to be a called strike, 85 mile an hour. Looking like a tank top.
Intense.
Full count here. And
This is
ball
interesting.
4. Wow. Kind of an interesting call there. That looked to me like a strike.
Number 11.
Yeah, this ump is something. I tell you, he goes one way with one team, one way another.
And look at Devin Anthony. That's a shot deep into center field, but Benny Rodriguez is going to get to it. That's going to make the tag. And the runner will advance to 3rd. So now you have runners on the corners, 2 outs.
Now batting,
And here comes the rookie again in the big spot. Last time, he walked. This time, let's see what he can do. And that's going to be a 1-0 count here. And there's a steal attempt. Rink Dog guns him.
Wow.
Good throw there by Rink Dog, and that is going to end the inning with a threat on 3rd base. Nice play there by the rookie catcher, Rink Dog, and that's going to bring up the pitcher. Will he do it? But he will be subbed out for Susbron. And that's going to be foul out of play. That was kind of a surprising strike call there, but look at this.
Oh, man.
Look at this, everybody. Oh, so close. Good little pop there by Braun on a pinch hit, but that wasn't out. So now it's going to bring up the top of the order. Charlie Bubblegum coming up to the plate. 1 for 2 today with a single and a walk. And that is a pop-up at shortstop, but Bear Hatman's going to get to that one, and that will be the second out. And that's going to bring in Meals Wheels. Very good against righties. And
Not here.
Not good right there, though, but that's going to be a shot right to Bear Hatman, but he will scoop that up, make the play. Dick Nanigans is going to come in to pitch for the Rippers. And we are at the bottom of the order for the Rough Riders. They're looking to probably maybe add an insurance run. I think they're probably okay for right now. But I would, Pena's going to get on, and then they'll have a pinch hitter, I would assume. 1-1 count. Dick Nanigans. Too much adjustment. Look at that. Like every pitch. Is that part of his windup where he has to just oh, not that time.
Wow, finally.
It's kind of like Johnny Cueto, right? Like he has like 9 different windups.
Yeah.
Pops it up into shallow left field. Who's going to get to that one? That looks like it's going to be Rosario running way out there. And that's going to bring in the pinch hitter, I would assume. No pinch hitter. So Bloopington will game. At least as of right now, swing and a miss, 0-2 count. And strike 3, and Bloomington will go sit down.
I guess they want to leave him in, which I don't blame him. I mean, it's been 2 pitchers really for Dallas that have got the job done. I mean, they've shut down this Atlanta lineup.
Yeah, they have definitely shut them down, and that's a shot right to Yomutta. That's going to be the third out. Here we go, guys. The bottom of the 9th, 3 outs away from the Rough Riders taking game 1. And, possibly, looking to be getting an upset here. And Bloopington will stay in the pitch, and that's going to be low, ball 1. And that's a high fastball, 2-0. Just a bit outside. No call there, strike 1. And ball 4, and that's not what you want to do. You do not want to walk anybody, especially with Jack Schwarbaum's coming up to the plate.
You can make this a 1-run game very quickly.
Yeah, and Jack Schwarbaum's not having a good playoff intro here, or first game playoff, 0 for 3.
Ooh.
And a called strike there. Kind of an odd call, but that's going to be a shot up the middle. Jack Schwarbaum gets the first hit of the game.
All right, maybe let's settle him down a little bit.
And here comes Dix and Yomutta. You gotta get the hits, and that's where, he didn't get a hit all game, but he gets a hit when it matters. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 2 on. Dix and Yomutta 0 for 3 today, and that is just outside. Wow. And there's going to be 3 straight pitches. Is he going to pitch a 4th straight ball?
Ooh, that one looked close.
That was close. And here you go now. Bases loaded. Nobody out in this situation. Like, this is crazy.
This is nuts.
And that's a shot deep in the
I gotta go foul.
That's foul pole. Oh, foul out of play. I thought that was a ball game.
Oh, that a double play.
And Bear Hatman's going to be a 6-4, and he does not get the double play.
Still 2 outs, or 1 out. Still 1 out.
Yeah, still 1 out. Runners on the corners, 3-1. Rosario up to the plate. And there's a pickoff move, and that's going to be safe back at first. Rosario can get a big hit here and make it 3-2. Uh-oh, there's a steal. And safe. And now, all of a sudden, a gap shot could tie this ball game up.
Oh, strike at the knees.
And that's going to be right to Tallywhack. That's going to be the second out. That will score a run.
Oh,
and here we
look
go.
At this. A base hit.
Chevy Williams coming onto the mound. That should have been done earlier.
Oh.
And just a bit inside.
Any sort of hit by Rink Dog.
Yeah, any hit by Rink Dog is going to tie this ball game up here. This is playoff baseball at its finest. And you know what? I don't blame them a bit for pitching around him. Bring in a pinch hitter who's coming off the bench cold, and that's going to be Clay Gamble. So it's going to be up to Clay Gamble. A base hit will tie the ball game for the pinch hitter. And that's going to be just outside 2-0 count. And that's a slow one right to Tallywhack. That is going to be the ball game.
What a game.
Riders take the win, giving up 2 runs in the bottom of the ninth to make this an interesting ball game. And no, I gotta tell you, this was a really good pitching performance by both starting pitchers tonight.
It was. Both pitchers went till about the 6th inning, and then it kind of that's where it got a little shaky for Atlanta, and that's when Dallas put that 3 spot up on the board, and that's pretty much all they needed, despite the kind of a little bit of a late run push that the Rippers had, but they just couldn't get it done in the early part of the game. I mean, they had so many opportunities where they could have put something together that they didn't.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I think, I mean, it ended up fine for the Rough Riders because they get the win, but I think in that situation, Bloomington does not pitch the ninth. I mean, he was struggling through the 8th inning as is. I mean, they didn't get anything out of it, but he did struggle a little bit. Now you bring him into the ninth, and he definitely struggled, giving up basically 2 runs. I think he gets credited for those 2 runs. Yeah. And, Chevy Williams comes in and shuts it down. So good game by the Rough Riders offense. But really, this was all about pitching. Dutch Armstrong, probably more likely the player of the game, I would assume.
I would say so as well. I mean, I don't really know of any Rippers that could potentially be on it outside of whoever had their couple RBI would be the only one, or maybe Helium for the way he pitched until he got pulled. But that's exactly what the Rough Riders needed, and they got the job done.
Yep, Dutch Armstrong, 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, 4 strikeouts, gets the player of the game. Freddie Helium was second in the voting, 6 1/3, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 walks. He did have 6 strikeouts as well. And then Deacon Nickens, 1 for 4 with an RBI. That gets you in 3rd place. So the Rough Riders, the 4 seed in the playoffs, getting the first win of the night, and that is going to move us on to Kirky, right? We're going to take the quick plane here to Kirky. Not that far, right? Not too far.
No.
Just across the country.
Yeah, just hop, skip it, and jump.
Yeah, we're going to hop on a private plane here. Dong is going to be flying us. It actually, the plane kind of looks like a dong, in all honesty. So that's why we call him.
Is it Jeff Bezos' rocket?
Ooh, it may be Jeff Bezos' rocket. Can we just talk about that for 2 hot seconds? I mean, why would you make a rocket that looks like a dick? I mean, really.
Because it's fun.
I guess if I have that much money and everybody's like, oh, you shouldn't fly in space, I'm like, well, suck my rocket dick. I'm going to go to space regardless. God, man.
Maybe he's just trying to troll everybody by saying he has a shit ton of money and he could do whatever he wants with it.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, that's kind of what it looks like. So, all right. So we are going into Red Rock Park. Beautiful Red Rock Park here in downtown Albuquerque, where I don't even know what's in Albuquerque, to be quite honest. And we are going to take a look.
I couldn't even tell you either.
I couldn't tell you. We're going to take a look at the lineups here. Brought to you by, I don't even know. What is this going to be brought to you by? No? What kind of sponsorship are we going to do? Trojan Condom?
Yeah. Jeff Bezos' rocket.
Jeff Bezos' rocket. Buy the dick rocket. Instead of Red Rock, it's Red Rocket Field. Look at that, see? So
now we're getting somewhere.
Now we're getting somewhere. So here is the lineup for the Turkeys. Mighty Buzz Jr. leading off, playing 3rd base. Ray Colston batting 2nd, playing 1st base. Tom Rahman down in the squat, batting 3rd. Kingsley batting 4th, playing left field. Mojo Rising batting 5th, playing center field. Parker Thomas batting 6th, playing right field. Harry Cockenball batting 7th, playing 2nd base. Dante Hill batting 8th, playing shortstop. And Rapid Raccoon batting 9th and being the pitcher today.
I gotta get the start. I like that, but look out for Ray Colston, who's coming in 6th in batting average with a .28. 0 batting average, along with who else is fourth? Skylar Kingsley is fourth with a .374. So this is sure to gonna be a good one, and you got to keep Bunce Jr. off, and you got to keep Ray, who I think should still be at the 1 spot, but actually it looks like Schaefer's making a little bit of a lineup adjustment.
Yeah, it looked like there was a little bit of a lineup adjustment, but that's okay.
Well, I mean that's why he's the coach.
Yeah, I mean that's all you can do, right? I mean, you're the coach. So.
Right.
All right, so let's look at the other one here real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, so let's take a look at the lineup here. Javier Brizzo batting first, playing second base. Outlaw Owens batting second, playing left field. Batting third, Wes Connors playing right field. Teddy Lambert batting fourth, playing first base. Ricky Rodriguez down in the squat, batting fifth. Eagle Mondavi batting sixth, playing shortstop. Blayton batting seventh, playing third base. Ricky Kwan in that eighth spot, playing the pitcher spot. And then Vinny D will be batting ninth, playing center field. So Kwan in this patented eighth spot there for the Knights.
And take a look at Owens, who's coming in. I mean, where do you want to start with Owens, right? He's second in RBIs. He's first in home runs. He's third in batting average. So it's almost pick your poison in this batting lineup for the Atlanta Knights. 36 RBIs for Owens, who has, 11 home runs. So he's been killing it, and it looks like Teddy Lambert as well, playing first base, somebody you got to watch out for. So hey, pick your poison on who you want to win this game and who you want to take the series, but it looks like this one might go all 7, like Schaefer, myself, and you predicted a couple nights ago.
Yeah, I do love how you called them the Atlanta Knights. That was nice.
The Miami Knights.
I was gonna say, hell, we just moved to Atlanta. Hell, we're all just gonna.
For the hell of it, everybody's Atlanta now. Once you go Atlanta, you never go back.
Once you go Atlanta, you never go back.
I think, I don't know. Is that how the saying works?
That's fine. I mean, I always say once you go Darley, you never go back, but whatever.
Well, she's yours. Nobody else can really claim her.
I mean, she's really kind of the BHBs, right? Everybody gets a turn. It's like the Village Bison. It's kind of like the doorknob.
It's
right?
like YMCA.
Yeah, YMCA, exactly. All right, so Mighty Bunch Jr. here with a 1-2 count. Coming up for Ricky Kwan. And it's going to be a 2-2 count.
Kwan versus Raccoon.
And it's going to be foul out of play. And strike 3, the batter is out, and that is going to bring up Ray Colson. She is a tough out.
Definitely. One of the toughest.
One of the toughest. Inside, ball 1. That's going to be a called strike right there, so 1-1 count. And that's going to be a shot right to Mondavi. He's going to scoop it up, and that will be the second out of the inning. And that's going to bring in Tom Rahman coming up to the plate. And that's going to be a called strike. That was a little outside, it looked like, but. That's high.
Ooh.
My microphone cut out for a second. All right, so that is going to be the end of the inning. That's going to bring in Javier Brizzo leading off. And that's going to be a called strike. Rapid Raccoon with that unique sidearm delivery.
Gotta love it.
That low 3/4 delivery. I don't even know if that's 3/4, maybe a quarter. Not sure. Full count here. And that's going to be popped up into left field, and that will be playable.
Doesn't even have to move. I like that.
Yep, Kingsley going to get the first out of the inning.
Those are the best, when you don't even have to move.
Yeah, when you don't have to move at all, that's great.
Less steps, unless you're tracking steps, then not so good.
Yeah, true. I mean, if you're trying to get 10,000 steps in your Fitbit, it doesn't work. And that's going to be a shot right up the middle. That will be the first base hit for the Knights. And that's going to bring in Wes Connors.
Yeah, he looks like he gets his 10,000 steps in at the gym.
Yeah, he definitely hits a jab. And that's going to be
Ooh.
a beat
Ramen.
right there by Tom Rahman is going to get the out there. That makes it 2 outs in the inning. And that's a slow roller right to cock and ball, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning. So nothing coming across. 1 hit, though, for the Knights, and that's going to bring up Skylar Kingsley
Now batting, the left fielder. Number
here in the
7.
cleanup spot. And that's going to be a called strike.
No, inside.
1-1 count. And that's going to be in foul territory. I don't know if anybody's going to get to that.
Oh, just out of the reach.
Just out of the reach of outlaw Owens.
That's outside.
And that's going to be high and outside, 2-2 count. And that's going to be into the right center field gap. That is going to get down. That is going to be a 2-bagger right there.
The Darla special, 2-bagger.
Now batting, the center fielder. Number 1.
And that is going to bring in Mojo Rising as first at bat here of the night. And that's going to get down. That is a base hit right in front of Vinny D.
Oh, he didn't even move to
He
third.
did not move. Well, I don't blame him in that situation. Vinny D could have easily slid and caught that.
42.
So staying a second, good play there by the runner. And that's going to bring in Parker Thomas. Nobody out.
That's up.
And that's going to be a 1-1 count here. And that's going to be a base hit in the left center field.
Now they're going to be moving.
Now they're moving, and that's going to bring in a run here. Look at that, the good base running there by the lead runner, and that is going to be a 1-0 lead here for Kirky here in the top of the second.
Yeah, he needed to get home because he would have got an earful from Hershey in the
Oh, yeah,
dugout.
100%. I mean, Herschel doesn't even get out of the dugout anyway, so it doesn't even
No,
matter.
I mean, he just stays in the bullpen, so.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's a shot right up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Kirky again. That may score a run. That's going to come home, and the runner will hold at third. Good play there. Mojo Rising not trying to test the arm of Vinny D.
Yeah, as Schaefer says, Parker, head groundskeeper.
That's outside.
And that is going to be a quick 2-0 count here. Nobody out. Bases are juiced. And that is going to be popped up and foul out of play.
Ooh,
Thought he got that for a minute.
No, that's high.
I thought he nonchalantly was going to try to catch it.
Yeah. Called strike there on the cut fastball. Another foul out of play. Full count here. Nobody out.
Take your base.
Strike. Ooh, I thought that was called strike for a second. That is going to be a walking in a run.
Number 0.
The best RBI in baseball.
Yeah, and that is going to bring up Rapid Raccoon. Swing and a miss. Strike call. That looks a lot faster than 93 miles an hour. He is just bringing the heat, and then he
Oh,
throws it
Raccoon.
down.
Now batting,
What a
the
pitch
third
sequence
baseman.
there
Number 13.
by Quan, and that's going to bring up Mighty Bunce Jr.
You know what that means? Raccoon's going to up his contact next week.
Yep, he's
Or
definitely
actually,
gonna
in
be
the
man.
offseason.
Yeah, he won't be able to update it anymore. Hopefully he updated it before this progression period.
Obviously, he didn't because he would have swung the bat.
Yeah, true. That's a good point. 1 out, and that's going to be popped up into foul territory. And that is going to be the 2nd out of the inning. Teddy Lambert making the catch in foul territory.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Yeah, Mighty Bunce needs to bunts. Yeah, for a guy that has the name Bunce in his name, you think he'd bunt in that situation.
At least
That's
once.
At least once.
Ball, that's outside.
And that's going to be high and outside again, 2-0. And there's a call strike to Ray Ray.
That's outside.
And 3-1 count here. Let's see if she gets the green light.
Oh,
Doesn't matter. Does it swing? Full count. And that was a hit and run situation.
another one.
Another hit and run situation, but that one's not going to matter. I think that's going to be an out. And it indeed is an out. Teddy Lambert running out there, and that's going to end the inning. What a nice way to get out of that kind of jam there. I mean, he did give up 2 runs in the inning, but could have been a lot worse.
14.
It looks like Ricky Kwan got some help from Schaefer on that one. Very entertaining game though.
No, that's high.
But you gotta love it when your 2 managers just give each other help on the base paths.
Yeah. Ooh, man, I thought that would have been foul ball for a second there. And that's going to be foul out of play. That one was 1-2 count.
Ball outside.
And 2-2 offer, and that's going to be foul out of play.
Ball.
And that's a quick 3-2 count. And that's
In
going to
on the
slow roller
hands.
right the hill. And that's going to be the first out of the inning. So now it's going to bring up Ricky Rodriguez, the veteran. I believe that this is his last season in the BHB, if I remember correctly. Ricky Rod, first season as a Mad Panda, starting center fielder for the Mad Pandas.
Were they mad?
Shortstop. They were mad. That is going to be the second out of the inning. And that is going to bring in the homeless-looking Eagle Mondavi.
Yeah, he looks like a dude that begs for coins.
He looks like he collects, like, Coke tabs, right?
And then, or like collects bottles and then takes them down to wherever you get the freaking 5 cents from.
Yeah, he takes them to the recycling center so he can get money for cigarettes.
Or meth.
That's who he looks like. I'm telling you. I mean, it could be meth, but
Shaver says Coke tabs.
He knows what I'm talking about. That's a shot right to Leighton. That's going to be scooped up, and that will be the first out of the inning.
And then Eagle pops in and says, "Dick Shot is jealous of my looks."
Yeah. Oh God, please give me a break.
I think we've seen better.
Yeah, we have seen way better. Trust me. And that is going to be high 1-2 count here. And called strike 3. The batter is out, and that is going to end the inning, or not end the inning.
Not yet. Still need one more out to end the inning. A little premature.
I got totally confused there. Telling you, I don't know what's going on. All right, 1-1 count here. And 2-1 count here to Mojo Rising. That is going to be ball 3. And strike, full count here. Nobody out. And that is ball 4. And Mojo will take his base.
This has not been Quan's best game.
No, this has not been at all. And that's going to bring in Parker Thomas here. Parker good against righties, but so is Ricky Quan. And that is going to be high 3-0 count. And that is going to be ball 4.
I think Quan needs to remember the object of the game is to get outs.
Yes, not walks, outs. And that's going to be called strike here, 0-1 count. I'm not sure who. Natty boy, you got to tell me who you are. I am funny. I know that.
Yeah, I was going to read that to you, but that seemed kind of personal.
Yeah, that does seem personal. I don't even know who that is.
But he's Matty boy.
You've been in the stables with Darla? Like, what's going on here? All right, Dante Hill coming up to the plate. And that's going to be a 1-0 count here. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. We have a situation going on here.
Yeah, because he's walked the bases loaded.
Yeah, this is insane. Ricky Quan. 3-1 count here. And that's a base hit. Look at the bounce. Look at the bounce on that. That is the responsibility of the groundskeeper that Tom Schaefer talked about. You got to make sure that that's edged, my man.
Why? We're playing in Miami.
This isn't Miami, so who the hell is the groundskeeper?
Obviously, they don't have one.
You know what? I am going to say this. That is probably how Eagle gets paid, right? Like, he probably mows the grass there, collects Coke tabs.
For Coke tabs.
He mows for Coke tabs. And then he gets his cigarettes, goes back, pays people $5, touches old lady's titty. And here we are. We are at the end of the inning. 4-0.
It was lucky that Quan walked the bases loaded, gave up a hit, only to strike out Rapid Raccoon.
Yeah, that's just how that works, right?
That's all he wanted to do was just strike out Raccoon.
Just strike him out. And
if you did that the other 5 batters, you would only be down 2-0.
That's right. That is absolutely correct.
That is called math.
Pop up. That is called mathematics, folks. Problem solving. And that is going to bring in Frankie Baines.
I don't know. Matty Boy said, "Bro, we aren't playing Fallout 76."
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either.
I'm really confused. And you know what? You do live in my mind, Eagle. That is absolutely correct. And You know what? I'm gonna keep that to myself. That's for DMs. Never mind. That's for DMs because there's another place you live too. But
Darla's house.
no, not Darla's house.
Um,
Not Darla's house.
ooh.
It has to do with my pants.
Ayo.
Heyo, and that is going to be a fly out to Parker Thomas. That will end the inning. So 4-0 Turkeys coming up, and here comes the top of the order, Mighty Bunce Jr.
But does he live in your pants for free?
You know what?
Because he says that he lives in your mind rent free.
Yes. That's another conversation for another time.
Okay.
And that is going to be a walk. And that's going to bring in Ray Colson, who is now hitting from the right side. And that's going to be a called strike here.
Burns says Knights, more like chokes.
Yep. I mean, Turkeys are a good team. I don't know if you call it a choke. Maybe Ricky just doesn't like the playoffs. I don't know, but
Maybe. You walk the bases loaded with 2 outs. I mean, I would think something's up there.
Yeah, you're out because you sucked.
Maybe the yips.
Yeah, that's a good call. You may have just had a case of the yips. And that's going to be a 1-0 count here. Tom Rahman, low 2-0 count here. 1 on, 1 out. And Frank and Beans may be walking Tommy Rahman here. That's going to be foul out of play.
We have Joey Trash, and now Quan sucks.
Yeah,
he just said dude sucks.
Yeah, well, that's what he's saying is that he sucks.
Oh.
So Kingsley coming up here 1 for 2 with a double today. And that is going to be just outside, 1-1 count. And it's going to be foul out of play. Burnsy's saying he thought Quan was starting today. So did I. Slow roller right to late, and that's going to be a 5-4-3 double play to end the inning, and nothing coming across for the Turkeys in that one. And that is going to bring up the top of the order for the Knights. He got ripped. Yeah, you're right, he did. And that's going to bring up Javier Brizzo 0 for 1 today. And that's going to be a called strike. And that's going to be foul out of play.
Ooh.
And it is fouled out of play again.
I think he broke his bat.
Might have. And strike 3 called, pulled back because he thought it was going to be a ball, but it was actually a strike, and he will sit down. And that is going to bring in Outlaw Owens. And it's going to be a 1-0 count.
I wonder where he outlawed from.
I don't know. I'm not too sure. And 2-1 offer. And that is going to be foul out of play. And that is going to be a roller right to Colson, but she will fill that one up. And that is going to be the 3rd out.
Raccoon is on it.
Teach us how you call double plays. Well, you got to go by position numbers, right? So obviously pitcher is 1, the catcher is 2, third base is 3, second base is 4, third base is 5, and shortstop is 6. So if it rolls to the shortstop, that's a 6. He flips it over to the second baseman at second, that'd be a 4. And then they throw it to first, that'd be a 3. So that'd be a 6-4-3 double play. Double penetration. Whoa, wow. How did we get on that conversation? Okay.
We don't have to talk about what you do with Darla.
I mean, I don't know what happened there. All right, so we are here now. Got to focus. Top of the 5th. Mojo.
Reel it in. I mean, I told you guys that we might not be able to keep this on the rails.
No, it's starting to come off the rails. It's all Eagles.
Donk's the one that said yes to this, so.
That's true. He did. 3-1 count. And Mojo swing and a miss. Full count here. Nobody out. And that is going to be a shot into right field, but Connors, I'm sorry, we'll get to that one. That will be the 1st out. So Parker Thomas coming up to the plate. The veteran Parker Thomas. 1 for 1. Single. Run batted in today for him. He's a little bit better against righties. And it's going to be foul out of play.
Talk about coming in and mowing it down. Frankenbeans has done just that.
Yeah, Frankenbeans has pitched pretty well so far. And Lambert's going to get to that one. That will be the 2nd out of the inning. And that's going to bring in Harry Cockenball.
Number 11.
Normally I like to shave, but Harry's, I guess, all right too.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you gotta get rid of the hair. Sometimes you just want a jungle patch.
Yep.
And that is going to be the third out of the inning. We are moving now to the bottom of the fifth. The Knights only with 2 hits so far in this ball game.
Now batting.
And that is going to bring in Ricky Rodriguez.
25.
Ricky Rod inside, 1-0 count. And that was called strike, low and outside. Trying to give him a little sweet chin music.
Oh,
And that's going to be a shot by Ricky Rod. Deep to
Uh-oh.
left. That is gone.
on the board. Finally.
On the board, Ricky Rodriguez, the veteran, with a 380-foot-9 dong shot. And that is going to be a 4-1 lead for the Turkeys.
Homeless man now up to bat.
I mean, look at him. It's the beard, man. It's all about the beard.
I wonder if someone actually claims him on their taxes.
Look at this.
Oh,
There's a shot by Eagle Mondavi. He said, fuck your old man. I got this.
F your
Back-to-back
hands.
jacks.
I don't need the tabs in this one.
And he said, look at that. I got 9 more feet. 9 more feet on my home run than Ricky Rodriguez did. And that is going to be in the dirt there, 1-0. High ball, 93 mile an hour, 2-0 count. Swing and a miss by Leighton.
I felt that breeze up here in the booth.
Yeah, I felt that second one too. 3-2 count here, nobody out. And there's a little roller right to Hill, but he'll pick that one up, scoop it up, and make the first out of the inning. So the Knights cutting into this lead here with 2 solo shots in a row, and that's going to bring in Frank and Baines,
Ooh,
who
they're going to pull him.
J-Lo coming in here.
I never thought of her as a baseball player, but let's see.
I mean, she did bang Alex Rodriguez.
So she could have some skill.
She could have some skills. And that's going to bring in Vinny D. And that's going to be foul out of play. 1-1 count here, 2 outs. Vinny D 0 for 1 today. Swing and a miss, strike 3 call, and that is going to end the inning. So Edgar Hamilton will come in relief. We are moving now to the top of the 6th. The Turkeys' deficit the deficit for the Knights has been cut in half for those 2 runs or those 2 solo shots. It is 4-2.
That is called math.
That is, see, I can't even do simple math, man. Problem solving, business
Look
math.
at that.
No, can't do
I
it.
don't care what Dong says about you. You are a good guy.
I am a good guy. And that is going to be an out there, fielded by Wes Connors, and that's going to bring up a Rapid Raccoon. Let's see if he stays in or not. Yep, he is going to stay in, kind of
Wow.
figuring.
Old strategy, Cotton.
It is a bold strategy, but it is the playoffs. You got to ride the good arm, right? I mean, who are they going to bring in? Herschel Hershey? I mean, come on.
Right? Oh, if they brought in Herschel, this game would be over.
This game would have already been shut down. And that's going to be inside, 2-2 count. And that's going to be popped up right by first base. Teddy Lambert's going to get to it.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 13.
And what did Dong say about Donnie? Just fire. That's what he said. He's
Yep. Straight gas.
just straight gas and straight ass. He knows that no rides are for free. 0-2
You gotta
count.
be this
2
tall
out.
to ride this ride.
Oh, he's that tall. Don't worry. We go fishing
That's
all the
good.
time.
That's good
Strike
enough.
3. Yeah, he's really good at fishing.
Now batting, the
That's right, Tom. Ass,
number
cash, or grass.
9.
No one rides for free. Damn straight. Couldn't have it any other way. Myself in the booth, Tom Burns and Smooth in the chat, along with No with me. Dong pops up every now and then once he gets his hand off his wiener. Good times. Eagle once he gets a trash bag full of bottle caps.
Well, he doesn't need them in this one because he actually hit a home run. So
That's true.
they
He's
cut
gonna get
him a
paid.
break
He's gonna get paid.
in something. We just don't know what.
Yeah.
Who knows what Quan does
Who
over
knows
there?
how Ricky Quan? Who knows how he gets paid by Ricky? And that is going to be foul out of play. And that's going to be foul out of play again. So 1-2 count. Pickoff move and back at the plate, or back to safe. Outlaw Owens 1 for 2 with a single.
Oof. Bring it down.
2-2. And that's going to be a shot deep to
That
right
might
field.
go.
That is going to be out of the ballpark, and that, my friends, is how you tie the ball game. 381 feet, and all of a sudden, the Knights and the Turkeys are tied up.
That home run was brought to you by Beaned Coffee.
Yes. Very true. And also by Safe Cybersecurities. If you want something safe, go with Safe Cybersecurities.
I also like Bogus Doc.
Yeah, bogus stocks are pretty good. And
Yeah.
you know what? All this knowledge that I'm dropping you, I learned at Everschool. and that is gonna be a single.
Did you go in? Was it online courses or in? Actually, you had to actually go into the school.
Well, it's only for like career students and temporary teachers. Like, so I'm a career student, right? You know, I'm kind of like Fast Times at Ridgemont High kind of guy. You know? Yeah. So, and that's a shot. Look at this into right field, but that will be fielded by Parker Thomas. That's the first out of the inning. And here comes
Burns with the shots now. He's saying turkeys, more like chokies.
Nice.
I like it. Very original.
I liked you better when you were Beefcake McDouble.
Oh, he is gunned down. Not even close.
Just kidding, Burns. I love it. All right, so 2 outs here to Ricky Rod, and that is going to be foul out of play.
Man,
And that's going to be foul out of play again. Hey, let's just do one more foul ball. Nope, we're not going to do
it's
that.
going to be strike three.
Strike 3, Ricky Rod can't break it over his knee, and that's going to end the inning. So we move on here to the top of the 7th. It is tied up at 4, and Ray Colston coming up to the plate, trying to get things done here. And that's going to be a shot by Ray, but that will be playable. And that's going to be the first out of the inning. Tom Rahman looking majestic.
Always.
Dong saying this is rigged. I'm not really sure what we're talking about here. We're not bringing up conspiracy theories, Dong. Leave them alone, buddy.
Nah, not this time.
No conspiracy theories. We don't need those. Foul out of play. 2-2 count. Broken bat. Lambert's going to be able to toss it over to Edgar Hamilton. That will get the second out of the inning. And that's going to bring in Skylar Kingsley. And that is just outside, 98 mile an hour. And that is going to be a called ball. So 3-0 count here. And that's going to be 3-1. And that is going to be a walk issued by Edgar Hamilton. And that's going to bring in Mojo Rising, 1 for 2 with a single today.
He actually had to put his hand on his face. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah, he's like, okay, do I swing? Do I not swing? 2-0 count.
I was talking about Edgar Hamilton.
Ah, yeah, true. That's a good point. I was actually talking about Mojo, too. I don't even know why. Doesn't matter. He knows what he's going to do. He's going to walk the first.
Hamilton's doing his inner Ricky Kwan.
Yeah, he is. Trying to do his best Ricky Kwan impression. Doing a damn good job. The pressure is all on Edgar right now, and that's a shot deep into center, but that will be playable. That's not that deep, I guess. That is going to be the third out of the inning. So we are moving on to the bottom of the 7th. Game is still tied. And Eagle Mondavius coming up to the plate.
I wonder if he goes to Ever School. He's got
I'm sure he went to Everschool. You can't just learn how to collect Coke tabs. He might be street knowledge, though. You never know. And that is going to be strike 3. He actually just went and sat down.
He got up only to face 3 pitches, only to go back down to sit.
Yep. Just thinking about them Coke tabs. And that's going to be a 1-1 count here. And that's going to be foul out of play. And that's going to be foul out of play again. And that's going to be popped up into foul territory. Looks like he's going to be able to field it, and that will be the second out of the inning. And that's going to bring in Edgar Hamilton.
Wow, they're going to leave Hamilton in.
Yeah, kind of surprising there. That's kind of an interesting move. We saw this in the last game where, leaving that relief pitcher in there a little too long almost came back and bit the Rough Riders.
It gets walked.
But that's fine. He gets walked. I would not mind in this situation seeing a pinch runner, but that's not going to happen. And that's going to bring in Vinny D. And look at Vinny D. Back, gone, upper deck shot.
I didn't see it land.
I don't. That was upper deck for sure. 455 feet. No, that is not when you take a dump in the tank of the toilet.
Nope.
That's an upper deck home run. And look at the Knights all of a sudden here at home, coming up 6-4.
And all they had to do was just have Ricky Kwan walk in and walk a couple guys, give up 4 runs, and then the bullpen's done the rest.
Yeah. I think the offense was like, oh, we can't let Ricky do this. And here we go. 2 or 3 innings in a row, the Knights have scored 2 runs each, all on home runs, basically.
And that home run was brought to you by Petrovi Flow.
Jesus. It's brought to you by one of the sponsors we couldn't read in the Bengata Bowl. 0-2 count.
I don't think they want us to read it.
No, it probably just says like, I don't even know what it would say. And it's popped up, and it's going to be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, I don't want to take a stab.
I don't want to take a stab either. It probably says like shave my back or something. Dante Hill up, and that's going to be a base hit. No, Brizzo making the dive.
Wow.
Beautiful play there by Javier Brizzo, the veteran. And that is going to bring up Zeus Williams, who's actually going to get swapped out for Luis Arena.
They're doing the opposite of what
Arena.
Miami did.
Yeah, doing the opposite here, and that's going to be foul out of play. And that's going to be high and inside. 1-1. 2-1 count. 3-1 count now. And that's going to be a shot into right field, but that's trailing foul and foul out of play. And that is going to be the third strike.
Just drop the bat.
If you're in that situation, you got to swing. I mean, there's just no choice.
Exactly. You have to swing the bat. It's what the Turkeys get paid to do.
Yeah, and Barry Cools is now pitching for the Turkeys, and that's going to bring in Outlaw Owens, who will be looking
to get very hot.
Yeah, 2 for 3, a home run, 2 RBIs today for Owens. And that's going to be foul out of play. So 1-2 count here. And that's going to be popped up into foul territory. Ray with the speed. Look at her.
Well, that's why you put someone athletic at first base.
Go gadget legs indeed. Wes Connors, a very good power hitter against righties. Coming up here, Barry Cools could probably try to pitch around him, I assume. But then again, maybe not. And he tried to go after him there, but he fouled it off. Trying to paint that outside corner. And that's going to be a slow one, right to bunts. He will field that. That will be the second out of the inning. And that is going to bring in Teddy Lampert.
See what Big Teddy can do.
Yeah, Big Teddy can change the game. I mean, the game's already up 2 anyway, but
he can change it and make it a 4-run game. No, a 3-run game because there's no one on base.
He does have the power. And not that time, though. Bunts is going to field it again. That will be the third out. So here we go. Top of the ninth. 2 runs is what the Turkeys need to extend this game. They only got 3 outs remaining. Let's see what they can do. Mighty Bunts Jr. and they're at the top of the order, which is good for them. Mighty Bunts needs to lead this off with a hit, or at least just get on base. But for
getting
the
on
Knights,
base is good.
For the Knights, though, Edgar Hamilton is locked in, so maybe that's the reason why they left him in.
Yeah, but look at that stamina that he's lost. Good grief.
Yeah, he lost quite a bit, and that's a shot right to Eagle Montgomery, but he can't make the play. All the Coke tabs are out on the floor. They're on the field. It's on the floor, damn it.
Pick up those Coke tabs, Eagle.
It was so close. So close. He just lost. Now he's got to get like Paul Malls instead of Marlboros.
Someone get that man some cigs.
Get that man some smokes. I don't know what they smoke up there in Vermont. I have no clue.
They make their own.
They roll their own. It's got some American spirits. And it's going to be a walk there by Ray Ray.
Drinking like Red Dog or what was that beer? Red Dog or something like that?
Well, he's probably got some Mad Dog 2020. Right? I can see him with some booze from him. That's a fair ball, and that is going to be forced out a second. And Skylar Kingsley coming up here.
This dude is 4th in RBIs, so he can give the Turkeys the lead.
If he hits a home run here, this could be a pretty good situation, but that's a swinging bunt, foul out of play. Runners on the corners, 1 out. A deep shot will get a score, but not there.
Nope.
And it's going to be all up to Mo Joe Rising. 1 for 2 today with a single, 2 walks. And that's a steal attempt on the arm of Ricky Rodriguez. That is done, and the game is over. Dealing. I mean, I am not sure about that call, especially on the arm of the veteran Ricky Rodriguez. But nevertheless, the Knights, with all the home run power they have, take the win 6-4. And what a night for the Miami Knights. They take the 1-0 lead here in the playoffs. No, what is the reaction you got going for this game?
Oh, man, the Knights did everything that you did not want them to do in the first 3 innings, and then it took them until the 5th, and, you know, a couple 2-run bombs is all they needed to get the 6 runs, and I mean, as soon as Quan went bye-bye and iced his arm, that's when the bullpen was like, all right, now the real game has started. Being down 4, they were like, okay, we'll just give the Turkeys 4 runs, and wow. Miami, what a comeback, what a win to steal game 1. And this is what they needed. I mean, maybe not the start that they wanted from Quan, but this is the start that they needed to maybe get a little confidence booster against a tough Turkeys team.
Yeah, I think first off, we need to hire Dong. If you're listening, let's get the private investigator that we had when we tried to find Big Al when he disappeared. And let's see about this point shaving incident, because I am thinking that this is a point shaving incident here. They are playing the books, right? I mean, giving up 4 walks. Ricky Quan doesn't walk very many people like that. And
he walked in runs. Like it wasn't that he walked in a run.
Let's just look at that pitching line there by Ricky Quan. 2 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 4 earned runs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. And he gave up 4 runs. A little bit of a coincidence? I think not, right? That fucker needs to be investigated. But Edgar Hamilton, though, great pitching performance by Hamilton. 3 innings pitched. Only gave up 1 hit, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Gets the win.
I mean, it started with Frankenbeans. Don't let Frankenbeans go without being mentioned
true.
here.
Frankenbeans does
he had to come in right when Quan was being pulled, and he had to settle the game down.
Yeah, the bullpen for the Knights is what won this ball game.
Yep.
Absolutely. I mean, the offense obviously scored 6 runs, but the bullpen is what got him. So Outlaw Owens is your player of the game, 2 for 4 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Vinny D, 1 for 3 with a home run and 2 RBIs. And then Dante Hill had a pretty good game for the Turkeys, 1 for 3 with 3 ribbies. So those are your players of the game. What a night for BHB playoff baseball. Pretty good game so far, right? I mean, obviously, close ones. We didn't see any blowouts tonight. No. What?
No, it was a great night. This is exactly what you wanted if you wanted to start the playoffs right, and being both the underdogs seemingly getting the wins. I mean, I know probably a lot more people might have picked Miami and the Turkeys. Maybe that would have been more 50-50, but you got Dallas pulling off the win in the first game, and now Miami pulling off the win here. I don't know what more you can ask for a more perfect night 1 here of the BHB playoffs.
Yeah, this was. If you are a BHB fan, which we all are, this is how you want the playoffs to start, right? And obviously, they're getting ready to show the attack of the 100-foot hot dog in the background. It's actually in theaters now, so if you want to go see it, you can go see it there. That's on the Jumbotron in the background. But all right, so great performances here by the Rough Riders tonight and by the Miami Knights, and really all 4 teams. So that is game 1 tonight. Game 2 for each game will be tomorrow night at the same time, same channel, different announcers. For Know You, this is Donnie Dickshot, and see you later. Good night and have a lovely evening.